Hey everybody, how you doing? Richard coming at you here again, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is really going to help a lot of you, and I hope that you get a lot of value out of this video. It's a topic that's actually really helped me in our life and with our goals and dreams really progress a lot faster and even achieve the next level over and over again for our life. And it's something that's not only helped us achieve a certain level of success, but it's also something that's continually helped me to re-gauge where I'm currently at with my goals and my dreams that I want to accomplish, and also to help define how to go to the next level. And something that, if you're joining, give me a like, comment, let me know if you're getting value from this, or if you have any questions, or if you get value from this. Let me know. Give me a message below, or a comment below, or a like. I can't always, see you guys on here or engage with that. So sometimes having that conversation below, we can join in the discussion and kind of all talk about this and see what value you got or what you think about this content. So I'd love to know what you think. So one of the things is, do you know and do you realize that it's your current limiting beliefs that always hold you back from accomplishing your goals and your dreams and the next level that you want to achieve? We all have limiting beliefs. It's not just you, it's me, it's everybody. We all have certain beliefs and stories that we tell ourselves, that we actually become to believe in our mind. We all do this. We all have stories about ourselves that we tell. We all have stories or beliefs that we give ourselves, or that we've defined in our lives, sometimes consciously, sometimes just subconsciously, of what we've learned over the years. But we all have stories and certain beliefs that have defined where we're at today, and they actually can limit us from accomplishing what we truly are called to accomplish, or feel like we should accomplish, or even have dreams and goals to accomplish. The reality is all of us have those limiting beliefs. All of us have the beliefs that are holding us back from really our full potential, or the fullness that we are really supposed to achieve, and that we're called to achieve, or that we're even meant to achieve, or desire and dream to achieve. We all have those limiting beliefs that keep us back from that. And one of the biggest things that if you really want to succeed, or if you have a goal or a dream to achieve something that's great in your life, one of the things you have to be able to do is to learn to define and identify your limiting beliefs, the things that you've come to believe about yourself, or the stories that you've told yourself that are actually hindering you from stepping forward and making more massive progress towards making your dreams and your goals really become a reality, and actually making that daily massive progress towards them. We all have that. If you have a big massive goal and dream, but you're always not able to accomplish that, or maybe you're having trouble making that a reality in your life, or maybe you're having a hard time taking massive action consistently every day, well, I guarantee you that is because you have certain beliefs and stories, like we've talked about, that you've defined for yourself that are limiting your beliefs, that are limiting your mindset on how to accomplish those goals. So we all have that. I even have that when I'm focusing on going next level. Other people have that too. Even the most successful people in the world always, in order to achieve the next level of success, they always have to look at their limiting beliefs and continue to grow them to that next level, to grow their mindset, to grow their beliefs higher, to find out what's limiting them and identify that, define that, and then kill that and raise their beliefs to the next level. That's why it comes down to the 80-20 principle. And I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about this today, and I hope that you get a lot of value from this. But I wanted to show you something I drew here, and it's about really this aspect of the 80-20 principle when it comes to mindset and achieving your success and being able to step out of your limiting beliefs and go to the next level. One of the things that I've learned about success, guys, is that success is actually only about 20% of the how-to, the nuts and bolts, when it's actually 80% of mindset. and this would be your how-tos, your nuts and bolts, the actual actions that you need to do day in and day out to make your goals and your dreams a reality. And I've learned this, and actually this might be backwards for you. I don't know if this is backwards for you. It looks like it is backwards for you guys. But this just says your how-tos, and it's your 20%, right? And below in the iceberg, and we all know how icebergs work, right? Is that when icebergs are floating, you're actually only seeing about 20% of the iceberg, 20% of the iceberg above the water, when the majority of that iceberg is actually underneath the water. That's actually the biggest mass of an iceberg is actually underneath the water that you don't see. And it's the same with achieving success, right? Is that achieving success and going out and achieving whatever goals and dreams and desires that you guys have, then the actual how-tos, like I can coach people on the how-tos, the nuts and bolts of how to do something. But the reality is that's only really 20% of the equation of you reaching your goals and you actually achieving the level of success that you're after. Only 20% is the actual how-tos, the actual work that you need to put in, the daily actions that will actually accomplish your goals. That's only really 20% of the equation, and that's what I've learned from super successful people and even mentors of mine. And I found that even in my own journey to be so true, absolutely 100% valid and true about achieving goals and reaching that next level of success. That only 20% is the actual work. Really the majority of what determines your success, and sorry, I think there's a police car and stuff going by in the background, but really 80% of what determines your success is your mindset. It's 80%. Right? And that's why a lot of successful coaches, successful people, mentors, and even just really successful entrepreneurs, or anyone that's achieved any major athlete or anything like that, they understand that 80% of the game is their mental state, their mindset, and how they're controlling their limiting beliefs versus how they're strengthening and growing past their limiting beliefs into getting a strong mindset to achieve their goals, to achieve their desires. So if you guys have a certain dream or certain goals that you want to achieve, then you need to first define and realize and come to the realization of the 80-20 principle with success and mindset, is that 80% of your success is going to be determined how you think and based on the limiting beliefs you have, because the beliefs that you have determine your actions. Right? We all have, if we think about that and we take a step backwards for a second, what determines our actions in the day, guys, and you know how when we're going about our days, we're always driven by the way we think. The way we think determines how we feel, the emotions that we experience, how we feel about the day in any given moment, how we feel about what actions we're making, and the actions we actually perform are actually byproducts of first what we're thinking in our mind and where our place of thinking is and where our mindset is. Our mindset is the thing that causes us to process different stories or different thoughts or different emotions that we have, and it translates that into us deciding to take action on whatever it is, whether it's good actions and negative actions, whatever those actions are. It's always our mindset and where and how we think about things and the stories we tell ourselves and the emotions that we have that we then decide to take action upon, right? And so that's why we have to not undervalue growing our mindset and understanding that in order to really step out and get a different result than we've ever had before, or going that next level, maybe you're wanting to take, you have a bunch of different goals that you're wanting to achieve this year. Well, it all starts with being able to grow your mindset in a way that you're going to be able to achieve that goal or that dream that you have. And understand that the thing that always keeps you and keeps I from that next level is always our mindset. Because if we can fix our mindset and fix our emotions, then we can determine any actions to come out of that. We can have consistent actions with passion, with emotion, with we can be fired up, and we can take we can do the right 20% actions consistently in order to achieve that goal. But if we have those limiting beliefs, they will always keep us from being consistent. They will always keep us from being in a good state mentally to achieve the goal. If we have those limiting beliefs, they'll cause us to be discouraged, or cause us to be thinking that we can't actually make that a reality for us. Maybe others can, but we can't. And so that's why it's so important to identify those limiting mindset and those limiting beliefs, and us just absolutely crush them and take your mindset to the next level. Because this is the reality, guys. If other people can achieve what you want to achieve, then you can too. That's the reality. The reality is, if someone else can achieve a certain result or a certain goal, then they're a human being as well, and you can achieve the same for your life. If they can achieve that, then you can achieve it too. If they can achieve success, then you can achieve success. Yeah, that's awesome, Jason. Fear can be a limiting belief. That's absolutely right. Fear of failure can be a limiting belief, and that's what Jason's saying. And that's the thing. And one of the things you have to understand about fear is a lot of people they're fear of failure. Maybe they're like, I'm afraid of failing my goal, so I don't ever start. And so one of the things I often coach people in that, or tell people that are struggling even with the fear of failure, is for them to understand and change that limiting belief to realize that your fear of failure that can cause inaction in people, and I've been there too, it causes inaction. One thing we have to realize to break that pattern, for example, is to understand that fear of failure that is causing us or causing someone to not act and lack of action is actually just making their worst nightmare come true through lack of action. Right? If we have a fear of failure, but we never act upon what our goals and dreams are, well, then in reality we failed to accomplish what our goals and dreams are for our life. And so ultimately that is the ultimate failure, right? And so it's learning how to identify your limiting beliefs, just like Jason's saying here. It's learning how to identify your limiting beliefs, and then understand how to reprogram your mindset and grow your mindset past that to take massive action. The other part about fear, like Jason's, the example Jason's using, is that we have to understand that we have to not be fearful of failure. Like, for example, we have to understand that failure is not failure as long as you let it defeat you. That failure is actually just a part of the process to success, right? That many failures are actually just learning experiences. They're not actually failures. They're actually opportunities for you to learn. And that as you climb the mountain to success of reaching your goal, that's actually built up of a ton of different failures in the process to success. That's why success is always built upon failure. It's always built on how you handle failure. It's always built on the fact that when there's a little failure, do you allow that to be a failure by you quitting? Then it is a failure. But if you if you turn those little failures into learning experiences, that's the building blocks for your ultimate success. So that is one example of how sometimes people's fear and limiting beliefs can hold them back from truly accomplishing their true purpose or true desires or true goals in their life. And so I hope you guys got a lot of value from this, and that was awesome, Jason, and I hope you guys got a lot of value. If so, let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you guys think about this, and I hope that this is really going to help you sit down and even say, hey, what are my current limiting beliefs? What's holding me back now? What are my beliefs and stories and ways of thinking that I've told myself, or that you may have told yourself, that is holding you back from that next level? What's holding you back? What is a belief that you've told yourself that you might believe consciously or subconsciously that's held you back from those results you really dream about, or the goals that you really want to achieve, or something that you've always wanted to do, but for some reason not taking that consistent action to make it happen? So hope that is helpful, and I hope you can take some time to really figure that out for you to take that next step forward and go to the next level, to actually make your goals and dreams become that reality for you. With that, guys, I hope that you got some value out of this. If you did, let me know below in the comments below. Give me a like, or even if you know someone that can benefit from this video that you think, you know, feel free to share this video out to other people as well, as I want to help as many people as possible to go to that next level and achieve that next level of success in their business, right? And for their goals and their dreams. With that, I'll come at you again soon with another video, guys. Go out and crush this. Let 2017 be the best year you've ever had. Talk soon.